Across at the moment to Ian across at the Vulcan because he's got bang up-to-date information about whether they're going to be displaying or not. Over to you, Ian, Airshow FM 87.9.
Well, I'm at the northern end of the static display and I've found probably the only bit of shade on the airfield at the moment. I'm stood under the wing of the Vulcan with Michael Trotter, who's Business Development Director. This is new this year. You've got the Vulcan on the static, but it is also going to be flying, isn't it?
Yeah, we have this every year we come to Waddington now. It's an established practice that we park the aircraft next to the Vulcan Village. The Vulcan Village is where we sell our merchandise and raffle tickets. This year is very important because we're telling people about Operation 2015, which is a plan to modify the aircraft structure so we can fly on for 2 more years after this year. Because a lot of people thought that this would be the last year of flying. So if you want to find out about how they can get involved, come down to the village and have a look, and we can talk you through the options. There's lots to see and do down there, even a flight sim.
So you've mentioned about Operation 2015.
Well, I'll just interrupt the FM output there just to inform you, everyone, the air show isn't quite starting yet, but this is a number 5 Squadron Sentry, Sentinel that is just getting airborne, and that will be part of the station flight. But right now, let's rejoin that interview back to the box.
Massive ongoing fundraising program all the time. It takes £2 million a year to own, operate, maintain this aircraft.
And today at the airshow, people can get up close and personal with the aircraft because you're doing some tours.
Yeah, up until about 1:30, people can come down and book an underwing tour. And you can get a personal guided tour with about 20 other people to get up close, see the bomb bay, which always impresses people, and see where you can get your names placed in the bomb bay as part of our fundraising. So yeah, come down to see us and book yourself a tour.
You've talked about pledging money for the upgrades that need to be done, but what are the running costs associated with putting a plane like this in the sky?
Well, to maintain it, insure it, operate it, it's £2 million a year. The engineers are all full-time. We have a fundraising team, so it's a £2 million operation. It has been since the start of the
George Michael and praying for time. We're all praying for the time of 10 o'clock to arrive. Absolutely. When the flying display opens here, and that's the Sentry just taken off to do the Flypast that declares the show open.
She's heading skyward to join Sentinel that went off probably about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, just a few minutes ago. But if you are queuing up for tickets, Levi's got some news.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had another bulletin in from the media office. So guys, if you're heading down here without a ticket currently, you're going to have real difficulty getting in.
The Bombardier Sentinel R1 of number 5 Army Cooperation Squadron, followed by the Boeing Sentry AW1, today crewed by number 8 Squadron.
Remarkable aircraft there, and I remember doing trials on the original Astra program, well over 25 years ago, and that was just a tiny little thing, and look what it turned into, a marvellous executive jet doing a great job in Afghan.
And the Sentry, meanwhile, the RAF contribution to the NATO Airborne Early Warning and Control Force. A very rare chance to see both of these aircraft in the air, and of course these don't make up the whole of the I-Star presence here at Waddington, because there is of course number 14 Squadron here with the Beechcraft Shadow, and in the future the return of number 51 Squadron with the RC-135 Rivet Joint being procured under the Airseeker programme.
Yes, and I gather the first one under trials delivered, but not actually in UK yet, but under trials and evaluation across in the States.
Indeed, and a very exciting platform that is for the RAF, superseding, of course, the Nimrod R1s, which were retired 2 years ago.
Absolutely right, and marvellous stuff. You know, having flown in some of these conflicts myself, it's great to have you get a tremendous sense of security with these sort of aircraft in the air. They can see and really plan so much, and it's an enormous coordination effort that's going on in the back of the Sentry in particular. Of course, the Sentinel has very much got these marvellous electronic eyes, tracking things on the ground with its GMTI radar. That's a ground-moving target indicator, and synthetic aperture radar, so on and so forth. All marvellously high-tech stuff, but giving actually the battle commander a tremendous overview of what's going on both in the air and on the ground.
The Sentry crew that you mentioned, George, 18 strong on operations, 4 of them on the flight deck, 3 technicians and an 11-man mission crew. Of course, we shouldn't forget also the presence here of another unit of the well-known RAF squadron, number 54 Squadron, now a reserve unit which acts as the operational conversion unit for the whole of the I-Star community here. The Sentry, as I mentioned, crewed today by a complement from number 8 Squadron, the aircraft captained by Flight Lieutenant Datchler, co-pilot Flight Lieutenant Farrell, navigator Flight Lieutenant Bishop, engineer Master Aircraft